Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time you will be tuning in to this hot topic. Just driving around, listening to the radio, um, meaning no harm. And then I've heard a radio host talking about the latest relationship trend, that it is on us, and apparently it is very popular right now. Nowadays it's becoming more popular, at least according to the host, that women are proposing to men. I don't know, I can't even say this without the laughter, but I honestly don't know. Is it something to laugh at, or is it something that is going to confuse people even more? I cannot imagine growing up right now and not having a strong understanding of dynamics. Hey Jason, good to see you. Yeah, so what do you think? I'm sure that some men may think that, wow, she would work. I don't know how would I feel if I was, if I was a man, and so guys, you tell me, how would you feel if you are seeing someone, and then one day you're seeing the lady that you're in a relationship with, and she pops a question? I think this world could not go any crazier. So the radio host also mentioned that Zales sale representatives, representative of Zales is a jewelry shop here in US, said that actually sales went 25% up since then. The women are nowadays taking charge in relationships, and according to the latest statistics, 70% of men answered that they would be excited if they're if they're someone they're dating or in a relationship with would propose. I don't know why I can't be serious about this, but I would like to hear from you guys. How would you feel if you are seeing someone and they are deciding to propose to you? That's a question for men. I don't know. I think comical, number one. Weird, yeah. I don't know. It's a really messed up relationship dynamic, to my opinion. But I don't know. I guess I just want to laugh with you all. I met someone who had it that way. Honestly, I think it's going to be very confusing for the most young men, growing up now, waiting for the woman to make a move, waiting for the woman to claim. For me, I don't think I can make it through this life. Most marriages end early. Well, I don't know. Are you talking about marriages where woman proposing? Oh my gosh. So I'm curious. So if the woman is proposing, is she also taking care of like all the bills and payments and responsibilities? Or how does that work? Yeah. I can't. A lady proposing to me. What movie have you been watching, Veronica? I don't know. I have not been watching a movie. I have listened to the radio. So I have my favorite radio, and you know what was interesting is this host, this radio host. He's always very. He has a certain kind manner, a pleasant manner of talking, and he was like, "Yeah, women taking charge of relationships, and sales are going up. They have some watches, so." Apparently, at the jewelry stores, they have some engagement watches for men. So if a woman about to propose, uh, so if a woman about to propose, then um, she again, she apparently has a watch. I hope I will never know. But yeah, and I think they maybe have some rings as well. I don't know. Um, Obviously, women want to have security and stability, so there is nothing wrong with a woman wanting to know where things are going. You know, there is nothing wrong with a woman to wanting to know um, where she stands, because, you know, after all, that's her life, right? I think everybody has a right to know where they stand if we speak seriously, right? You have the right to know where you stand, because some people want to have some plans for their life, especially, you know, if you're planning children, if you're planning moves, if you're planning anything, you want to know if this person considering you seriously, or it's another, you know, or it's another, you know, one of those modern relationships where you meet somebody, you get to know them for a minute, for a second, and then you're like, well, you know, or you even say that you fall in love, and then you really get to know them, you learn about their whole personality, you're no longer infatuated, and instead of making it work and understanding that everyone comes with certain unusual things about them, but when you say you love somebody, it should mean that you love the person, and then that there are some qualities that you care about so much, that there are some qualities that you value so much about this person, that you are willing to overlook or work out the others. You know, we we all should have our love list, you know, things that are very important. And when you meet somebody that have your values, that your values, meaning your outlook on life, things that matter to you match, that's like a finding pot of gold. So I do understand that, you know, a lot of times women want to know where they stand, but men do too. Most men are very possessive, from my observation, especially when they care about the woman. When they don't care about the woman, you can tell that yeah, that's not even a true connection or relationship when you are with somebody, but you wish you were with someone else. But still, I think a woman has a right. I believe the feminine way to handle the situation when you don't understand as a woman where you stand. I think as a woman, you have a right to walk away. If the man does not know what he wants, if he has doubts, if he's not convinced in your value, at least that is the Eastern European women way. I know that from experience, that if the man is not sure, he has doubts, it's not a woman's job to convince him otherwise, because in a healthy relationship, it's a man initiative to claim a woman, to make her his, to be proud that he has her, and by making that commitment, he's securing her for himself, right? And this is how that this man is truly is in love, because he not only saying sweet things, but wants he assumes a full responsibility, and he's paying the cost to be the boss, us these kind of things. So yes, let's say in this messed up dynamic a woman propose, how should I ever know how how do you really know where you stand? And you know, man says yes just to, you know, just to say it. I don't know, guys, what do you think? That's kind of a silly topic today, but this Netflix flick, you know, but I've seen last year a trend on internet about women proposing, and I think it's so strange. um I thought it was really weird. um Hey Russell, I have gone through about 80 live streams. This is the first I stopped on ours. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Feel free to contribute. It's nice to have you on. Thank you for stopping. I really appreciate it a lot. I took a long break from the channel, so it is nice to reach out and go live again and train to go live. So that's a great compliment. Thank you. Thank you for stopping and feel free to contribute. Yeah, I think you wrote that it's better to do it traditional way. To be honest with you, I cannot imagine a heterosexual man that would really want to have a woman propose to him. I feel it's like even if that man is with you, I feel like it's stealing something that belongs to him. You know, sometimes both people are in love, they know they want to be together, they already kind of, you know, making plans, and it's only a question of time. It's coming soon, you just know. You know, sometimes when you meet your person, you have that thing where you just know. And why as a woman would you steal that moment from a man? That is my question. Why would you even want to steal from him? uh I almost feel that when you're not as when you're waiting to hear from him, it's like buying your own Christmas gifts and putting them under the tree. I don't know, I don't even would compare it with. Or maybe if you like to hunt and you go hunting in the forest, and then some weird deer runs back to, like, trying to shoot a deer, you know, you want to feel like, I don't know, I am not a hunter, but I imagine if I was a hunter in the forest and I want to have the thrill of chase and trying to shot the deer, and deer running toward you, falls on the ground and lays flat. And and you know, you can't even, you gonna lie and tell your friends that you shot a deer, or what are you gonna do? You know, is it a win? I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I feel a little bit under the. Oh, I have my tea with me, by the way. If you are describing a woman asking a man hand in marriage in terms of questioning her future with him, then I understand. Proposing to me and one neither would freak me out. Yeah, no, I'm just saying in general. I think that every woman deserves to know where she stands because it's her life, it's her time. I'm not even talking about childbirth, you know, whether or not this person is young and want to have children and family still, you know, it depends. But every person has the right to know where they stand, because sometimes people avoiding conversations, and a woman, instead of, to my opinion, instead of proposing or making hints, I don't think that it's a woman job to convince men in her value. He doesn't see her value, if he doesn't afraid to lose her, it's a done deal. A woman that respects herself would just walk away. But in but yeah, so I think it's normal concern. Some women would voice it, you know, about the future, kind of give a hint. But I think the Eastern way is it's just you know, give somebody a chance, and if they don't take a chance, to walk away. You know, even if you love them, you know, when you walk away, they do have a chance to look and think it over, and maybe realizing that they took you for granted, and they can, depends on how they truly feel, they can. But yes, like like if the woman proposed to you, I think it's like really a circus. It's like really this mind virus going into people's heads, that now we are equal, and so now even if I am a woman, I can propose, nothing wrong. I do think it's very wrong and weird, and it's for those people who really like awkward, weird relationship dynamics. I cannot imagine a man who is masculine not be confused and embarrassed and feel extremely weird about this. So it's a Russell is saying it's a bit strange, but I have been with my girlfriend for 7 years. I don't want to marry her. She moved out of the States ago and keeps getting the truth. Why are you with her? 7 years of a girlfriend. Wow, that's, so yeah, that is a interesting, I would say. I don't know if you want to give you any insight on that. You find it hard to break up. Well, you have to understand that, um I don't know how old you are. I don't know how I don't know how old you are, but she's planning to have children and family, and you're not planning to be with her. Um, this is very unfair. Oh, thank you. That's for compliment. Thank you, Matthews. I appreciate that. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. I never nobody ever told me that I look similar to Adele, but I love Adele, so I'm flattered. Thank you. I think family pressure could drive women to rush herself to marriage. Absolutely. I come from a very, from a society classic in these ways. And we had pressure, growing up, when I was growing up. So for those who doesn't know me, I'm originally from Eastern Europe. And when I was growing up, we definitely had that pressure, that, you should get married, have family. It's just a thing, it's a more traditional society. And I would say, yes, you can have all kinds of pressure, but it doesn't mean that you are the one that should show the initiative. You can have all the pressure in the world and walk away and find a man that will need. The problem with women is that, when you're with somebody and they don't want to claim you, to protect you, to put their name, and it's, I don't know, like over a year, to my opinion, or over a certain period of time, no matter what pressure you have, if you respect yourself, you walk away, and you have a chance to naturally attract a man that will see that as honor to be with you, that will cherish you as a most special thing, as a most special person in his life. He doesn't You don't need to put no tricks. I don't believe in tricking men, or by tricking I mean, I don't believe in convincing men or try to do some tips and tricks. Why would you do that? Women, we want to be with a man that naturally sees how lucky he is, and how amazing he would be if he would secure you as a partner for life. It's such a beautiful thing when you really meet your person. You don't have doubts, you don't need to use special tricks or convince nobody. It's just the most beautiful thing. It's such a, in this cold, dark, crazy world, to have a special person that feels like home. Why would you have to be pressured? Like, why would you have to be convinced? Like, as a man, why would you need to be convinced to be with somebody when you want to be with this person with your heart, mind, and soul? And it doesn't matter if you may have some differences. I don't know if anybody would really want to marry their carbon copy, but to my opinion, I think that was Russell shared his story. uh I don't want to get too personal. I really don't know the story. I don't really know the thing. You wrote something about that you don't support your choices and things like this, but yeah, I think most women unfortunately don't have a high self-esteem high enough to not be with a man who doesn't take decisions to officially make them their, to make a woman yours, when you, especially when you've been with her for a while. And I think that a very big issue with feminism, and because women say, oh, we don't do that. But for a woman to, in order to be relaxed and comfortable and invest her time, her youth, her beauty, her presence in a man's life, she needs to know where it's going, because it's nice to have to know that you are on this journey when you investing into each other, not when you are investing you are just solely investing oh my gosh, not that it's just a game, it's one-sided, nobody deserves that. I don't know what it is. As soon as I do something and it's empty, as soon as I shows up, it's becoming busy. It's crazy. Did you say dafür? No. Ich spreche etwas Deutsche. Don't remember. Not. Um, Religion used to play a factor in women's desire to get married back in the day. Yeah, modern women don't have much of that problem. This generation are growing. Yeah, I don't think that pressure is a good thing when you feel like you have to do something. We also go through different periods of life. Sometimes we go through a single period. Sometimes we go through a period when we focus on study or career or something else. So I don't think that is, answer to everything at every time, every point of life. Somebody maybe was married their entire life and they were not happy, so they want to be they want to have their own time and be their own person. But I'm talking about people who are looking that are getting into relationships and looking to build a, to be in the present and build a future with someone. So, but yeah, back in the day, definitely there was no other time, no other chance for a woman to survive, for sure. But I can tell you right now that all of us still need protection, no matter what you have, what kind of career you have. It's always better when he has your back and protects you. I don't know if you really can get that protection and security if you are the one that has to make the offer. I just think it's absolutely not. Yeah, they need to make a research like how that worked out. Not just a research, but I could not believe that he was serious. I mean, it's still very crazy to hear that, but I've seen this on social media before, and I just thought, people trying to get attention, and there are obviously some women who are desperate. Unfortunately, there are a lot of women that are not understanding that the best relationship dynamic for us as women is when man takes initiative, when he's a little bit more interested, and when he does not to be convinced, not need to be convinced. Russ, I think that if you would feel that you would lose your girlfriend, that somebody that she would have other amazing options, I think you wouldn't take her for granted for 7 years. And I don't know your story, so I could be wrong, but if she would be in high demand, you would not, be with her. Or if you would meet, you would afraid to lose her if you would know she was in high demand, or if you would meet a woman that you would let go of her and not be with her for 7 years. Am I wrong? A lot of times with men, they're not proposing for a reason that they hoping that someone better will come along, and I think that is so cruel. That is so bad, guys. Please don't do that. This person you don't want to really be with, and there's a placeholder, as they call. If you say you're loyal, but how is it you're loyal if you taken so many years out of someone's life without any purpose? Like, there is no strategy or purpose. I don't know how old I don't know how old he is or how old you are, but it doesn't matter even. If you are loyal, you would either make it official or let her go so she can find somebody who will be loyal, real. I'm just telling you because you share it. So yeah, women in general, women respect yourself, especially if they're dating with purpose. It's not that they want to marry you in particular, or they want you to make that move or offer. It's just that why to energy somebody who do not treasure you. You know, when you don't have to do that. You can be with somebody who wants you for real, you know? Because when you're with somebody but you're not sure with that, so you're not fully happy. I think that you are with them, you know, they think that you love them, you're with them because you love them, but you're not fully happy, you don't really want to be with them, and they think that you are with them because you love them, so it's a mess. Oh man, yeah, you have a really, yeah, as I said, I don't really know your situation, but I'm just saying in general, most women would be hurt to know that somebody is with them just because um they don't have somebody better, you know, or just to spend time. Hi Lawrence, good to see you. Hi Aaron, good to see you. What do you guys think about a woman proposing to men? That's like, it's insane. They say that 70, so in this social experience, when they were asking people, they said that uh 70% of men they asked said that they would be excited if the woman with would have proposed. I don't know. Hi, hi Stan. Well, you sound like you are really, yeah. Oh man, yeah. That doesn't sound like a good deal, Russell. I hear you. It doesn't sound like a good deal. Thank you for sharing. You know, again, I cannot say anything else because well, your situation is not a regular one, so uh, it sounds like not a very uh ideal situation there for what I can read. So I understand that not everything is black and white. I get it. It sounds like you did some things out of kindness, but still. Hey, John. Yeah, I agree with that. John, thanks for commenting. If a guy doesn't make a decision to marry in a few months, he never will. Fairly soon. Fairly soon what the intention is. Yes, I completely agree with that. And I think just like as women, when we meet somebody, we know whether or not we feel comfortable with this man, we can relax and we can trust him. We know fairly soon as well. But a man has power to show with his actions, and sometimes we are not that interested in someone, but when he shows us his actions, we can fall in love with his character and his actions over other things. But I do know that men always know, and women do too. Uh, yeah, she's Canadian, not American, but yeah, I get it. I understand. Hey, Sen, could you please drop some links for people who are new here on the channel? I would really appreciate it, and welcome. Thank you for joining in. Aaron is saying if the woman was from Ukraine, I would be happy about that. Cautious but happy. No, Aaron, the woman from Ukraine would never do that. I'm sorry to tell you that. Unless she's a scammer and playing a game. The woman from the Eastern European woman would never propose to a man. That is something I don't even know. If she does it, it means that you need to call 911. This just like that's just not well. That's just not good. I mean, it's just not. We were raised on appreciating the masculinity of men, so it's unthink of, unheard of to do so. Some women can make an ultimatum, and I think it's kind of I think the best thing for just walk away. I think even an ultimatum is kind of um creating a pressure, and it's not gonna be a happy proposal when you just put an ultimatum. But if the ultimatum is simply like, I want to know where I stand, I guess that could be an option. But I don't know, to my opinion, so, but I feel men learn things in silence, and this is not to teach somebody a lesson, but that is just to respect yourself. And if someone knew, they would come back, they would take time to think, and they would come back to you with their own will. That's at least how I see men. That they would think about this without having any pressure, as how much they care, how much life sucks without you, and I would come back without you ask them, begging them, or anything like that, or try to convince them in your value. Am I wrong? I think that men don't like to be pressured in these things. They want them, as far as I understand. I believe that Slavic woman is loyal and loving. Slavic woman will always have your back, support you through thick and thin once the commitment is made. Yeah, if you're lucky to get a traditional woman, yes. General, when she agrees to be with you, she takes it very seriously, yes. I have one marriage behind me. It's hard to trust afterwards. Yeah, everybody goes through that when you have a breakup or anything, and it's a personal decision. Some people decide to be decide not to have a partner because of that. I completely understand, trust me. Thank you so much for the links. Yes, guys, if you're enjoying this live stream and you are first you on my channel before, please subscribe, put a like. I would absolutely love to see you on my next live stream. I am a bit rusty. I took a break from social media, but it's so nice to be able to reconnect and talk about just normal topics. It's a 50-50, okay. You buy the band, she buys the diamond? Or how does it? It requires an effort and work from both sides. Take a chance with a good woman. Remember, you are not perfect. Yeah, it does take an effort from both sides. But if you want a traditional woman, you need to be able to lead. I cannot tell you. So I'm now also working with women, and I cannot. Also, I opened up more to listen to stories, and I cannot tell you how many women are frustrated that the men, they show the interest, but they wouldn't pursue. If you didn't text them first, or you did not respond, so they don't show initiative, they don't show this. I think pursuing, I need to make you on pursuing versus chasing. Pursuing is a beautiful thing, is when man is closer to himself, out of his strengths, out of his masculine power. He's not crowding you, he's not chasing you, he's not breathing down your neck, as I say sometimes, but he's having a plan, he's having a strategy, he's trying to spend a lot of time with you. I think it's a beautiful thing. So when a man cannot pursue, this is most recent complaint from women, that he would write a message, if you didn't respond, maybe something happened to you, or he would not initiate a conversation. He's waiting for you to initiate the conversation. This is nuts. Men fighting wars, men doing so many things, and I think they say that fortune favors bold, destiny And you know, relationships with women do favors bold. Of course, you need to have common sense. If somebody doesn't respond to you, it means that maybe you are not their person. But it's very pleasant. I can tell you from a woman, it's very pleasant when you are with a man and that man has a plan. It's a very good feeling. Women get decision fatigue very fast and easy. So when you're with a man, even if he doesn't take perfect decisions, but he takes them at a good timing, that's such a relief to our nervous system. It's the most beautiful thing. That's why, you know, I'm from Eastern Europe, and I don't know, we grew really appreciating the masculinity in men. And I think most women crave the masculinity. They just sometimes don't know what it is, and what to do with it. This is goodie, you seem. This life isn't oldie but goodie. You seem so fresh. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Casey. It's good to see you too. Yeah, I think it was good to take a long time from internet and just, you know, enjoy life and have, you know, and live fully. And it was great to take a break. But I still miss it. And but right now, so my channel, I don't know, you some of you guys know my channel. I managed to demonetize my channel. No, I didn't manage. I managed to do something that my channel got demonetized. Also, I managed. What else I managed? Yeah, I mean, some features are not available right now, but if you guys want to make me a huge favor, if you enjoy my videos, if you want me to help you with understanding women better, please share, you know, share with a friend, comment, like, subscribe. And one of the greatest thing you can is put my list on a autoplay, so we can get those hours, so we can get all the features back, and I can really get on with making real content. Right now we just warming up, but thanks so much, Casey. I appreciate it. Everyone demonetized, yeah. Well, I don't know about everyone, but if you want to support my channel, you can. I want to say, by the way, I want to say thank you to James, who sent me a PayPal. I think it was two days ago, and this is my email, consultveronica@gmail.com. It's also my PayPal account as well. So if you would like to support my channel, you can. If you want my help with something, creation or strategy with a lady, or you just, you know, if you need some of my help, feel free to reach out, consultveronica@gmail.com. I watched your last night video this morning. Okay, great, Jason. When you do that, please leave a comment. It's always great to hear a comment. Vince Vanilla, you were missed. Oh, thank you, being away for so long. Thank you, Vince. Vince, I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. And I think you reached out and asked. Yeah, I just needed to take some time completely away and you know, follow my own advice, so to speak. So I just really needed that time. Thank you. It's so nice. Guys, I want to tell you, Jason and Vince and Stan and you guys who, you know, were reaching out and make sure all is well. And of course, Elizabeth. Elizabeth is on it at all times. Thank you guys for that. And welcome everybody who is new. If you like this kind of topics, I'm looking forward to make some real content. We're just warming up. But I have to say that spontaneous lives is probably my favorite format, because I'm gonna be recording some videos, and I want to record some teaching courses for those guys who struggle. I want to say this last thing before I have to go. You know, I received a letter. I was going to make a separate live on this, and but I received a letter from somebody who told me, "I'm so glad you're no longer on YouTube, and because all you do is you teach how to manipulate." And it was a very, very negative letter. And I was thinking to myself, you know, you can call it that if you want, but I got so much great feedback from men and guys who were overlooked and socially awkward, and they were able to use my advice and develop a relationship with women that they wanted. Now they're together and they have family, or they traveled, or something good happened. you know it's okay to look for knowledge when something didn't work out, when something doesn't come naturally. uh One of main reasons why I was doing what I'm doing, I felt like when I was developing my channels, I met so many really nice men, like good natured, with very strong character, meant to provide and protect, but didn't know how to present themselves. How get some nerds, some very technical, smart men, and so yeah, I really love what I do. So I'm sorry to the trolls that put all that effort to tell me that he's so glad that I'm gone from the YouTube, but I'm not gone, and I was still working, not full speed, but I think that anything you do in life you can call a manipulation. When you wake up and you take a shower, you brush your teeth, you brush your hair, you're manipulating. You want, when you go outside, you want people to see you as a reliable person. Why don't you just go outside like you are? We can go that far. Or when you nurse, why, when you go to dinner, why do you use fork and spoon? You don't just take a plate and stuff your face. I mean, and I think there is nothing wrong with being better and learning new skills. I think you can never be a master, a complete master of communication skills, because all people are, as people, we are somewhat unpredictable, you know? You can never say, no, when people say they're experts, I understand that they have a lot of experience, but you're never 100% an expert on people. You can be 9%, but there is always 1% of unpredictability. So yeah, that I teach anybody harmful techniques. I'm just trying help men to understand women better. Veronica, think about this. Putting a group of 10-20 people together. Let's travel on a European cultural journey together. Yeah, we'll have to talk about this. Something you're working on? Um, yeah, it sounds fun. I love travel. I love experience culture, and hopefully soon can travel back. I love trolls. Their hatred amuses me because I know where root cause come from. Yeah, I know, but sometimes you're not sure. You have a moment of doubt. When somebody accuses you in something serious, it can hurt sometimes. In general, I mean, when it's yes, it's entertaining how far people sometimes can go to accuse you of something. And a lot of people, they really want to do what you're doing, but they don't have the courage, consistency, they don't have the drive. They just really jealous or envious of some things that you possess, and they can mock you, because people who are better than you, more successful, they generally, even if what you do is amateur and far not perfect, but people who are more advanced than you, they generally will never put you down or criticize you, because they remember how they started and they would be cheering you on. Because I have a couple really amazing friends on YouTube who are wildly successful and incredibly talented and professional, and they are the ones that always cheer me on, and actually turn red, when they speak to me, because I feel that we are in the different categories, and I really appreciate the encouragement. Then again, if you just change a life for one person, if you just helped one person, you didn't do that for nothing. You know, if you give somebody a helpful tip or inspire somebody to do something, you didn't waste time. So about that, you know, when you want to start something or do something, or if people laugh at you because you want to improve your dating game, you want to actually meet somebody and you're working on yourself, people like ha 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 laughing at you, let them laugh. To my opinion, it's better not to tell anyone what you're working on, because people will try to insert a doubt in you. When you already have doubts, they will try to make you doubt yourself even more. Sometimes it's nice to be deaf. Oh, thank you, Justice. Please keep doing what you're doing. Just ignore those feminist haters. You expose their vicious nature. That what kills them. Yeah, I actually don't know if that was a man or a woman who sent me that email, but thank you though. I really appreciate it. I think your channel, so welcome and thank you. You only have doubt, negative comments toward you if you believe them. Yeah, if their comments are true, own it. Yeah, sometimes you can have a moment when you doubt, okay, is this me? Or I think if somebody really bothers you, it means that probably there is some truth in it, you know. I had to think for a moment, and I just start to think how many people, amazing people I have met, how, you know, how many people I gave some pointers to, how many men had proposed, okay, not women, how many men had proposed and found someone. So yeah, I think I don't think that was true. Mother Teresa say, if you cannot feel 100, or if you cannot feed the hundreds, feed just one. Yeah, that's beautiful. I love that. I love that. Or somebody sent me a thank you, Jorgen. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Would you ever propose to a man? Think, Izzy. What do you think? Maybe if I go senile or have dementia or something. I can't even imagine that. I can't even picture that in my mind. I just think it's like same as, you know, men using tampons, you know. No, men don't use tampons. I'm sorry, tampon team or anybody else. Men don't use tampons, men don't give birth, women don't propose. In my world, I could be wrong, you know, but in my world, I like things that make sense. I like common sense. I miss it. So once again, if you want to reach out to me, I have ways where you can reach out to me, and I will post all my information under the video, under the live, in a couple of hours when I get home. Thank you. Yeah, that's my email, consultveronicagmail.com. If you have some comments or you want to share something or you need my help, please let me know. If you're proposing you would be adopting a masculine frame, what in the world, you know, like, oh, I mean, to me, you know that emoji that we all have when we text, you know, the emoji that has like brain exploding, you know, the princess, like, what? To be honest, if I would be with a man that I need to propose to, I would rather be by myself. Honestly, I don't need. I mean, I would not want to, like. I I can't even discuss this. You know, like, the only man that the woman should take care and take decisions for is her baby, you know, is her child. It's the man she give birth to. Yeah, she take decisions for him. If you give a birth to this beautiful child and he's under 18, yes, you take some decisions, but otherwise, no. Yeah, it's those images. Yeah, but my favorite is the justice one with like brain explosion. That's my, you know, that's I think our latest experiences of of us with everything that's been going on. But yeah, I'm sure that, you know, okay, this, I have 3 more minutes. So um feminists thinking that they taken feministic women, they think they taking power in their hands, but yet they creating weak men. They propose to men to do half of their work, half of their thing. I don't know why they're doing that. They making everybody, they making themselves weakly strong, and they making the man weak by being with them. So I honestly do not see the purpose. And weak men would always be attracted to women who take decisions for them. If that's a dynamic they like, that is cool, but don't ruin it for us. Be like men. There is nothing more than men who takes decisions, that can make you feel relaxed and calm your nerves. That's the best thing. Otherwise, it's not worth. Believe it or not, despite of us women being more family oriented and wanting to have stability and support, if the man is not a truther, if he's not emotionally intelligent, if he's unavailable, detached, if he's not really bringing value, it's not worth it. It's much better to take care of yourself and be alone, grow as a woman and fulfill your life with beautiful experience. You meet someone who's in accordance, you know, it's not worth it to be in that predicament. So I'm gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for joining. I really appreciate you. Don't forget to put a like, subscribe, and if you didn't get a chance to express yourself, feel free to do that in the comments below, when the live is done, in a regular comment section, so I can read your comments. I would feel bad for the next woman that to your consultation classes with issues proposing to her man. You've never met the woman that proposes to her man yet. You would be laughing the whole time. Yeah, I would be concerned. Yeah. Subscribe, like, thank you. Yes. Have a good night, everyone. I will see you very soon. I may take a break for the weekend, but I'll be back on next week. Yeah, we are Tyson versus Jake Paul. I'm not into sports, but I do like Mike Tyson, and I'm rooting for him. I really want him to win, and I'm hurting if he loses. But yeah, so we may have some plans this weekend, but I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back next week, and please reach to me, comment, like, subscribe. I would love to see you here again. Au revoir, my dear friends. I will see you soon. What? Oh, okay, don't put salt on my wounds, please. I understand that, but I'm still rooting for Mike Tyson. I'm sorry. I just have to. I will literally cry. And I don't know. I hope it goes great. I'm gonna keep my face. All right, guys. Experience, young age. We'll see what wins. Who wins? All right. I'll see you soon.